So dear students, we are going to see how to design the single step matching network for the given load impedance to be matched with the characteristics impedance of the feed line. Okay, so here the feed line is having 50 ohm and the characteristics that is the characteristics impedance, and then we have load impedance of 60 minus j80. And in order to design the single step matching section, we are supposed to locate the load impedance, and this load impedance, first of all we will normalize and keep it in the Smith chart, which is the first step. Then we have to move the point up to a particular length such that its real part will become 1. So thereby we will meet the unit circle, and after finishing the unit circle, we have to go with the stub design, and the stub supposed to cancel the reactance of that. So for that we have this open loop or short circuit stub we have to do. So now we are going to do with a short circuited stub. So let us do the problem. So for this, first we are taking the the load impedance. The load impedance is divided by the characteristics impedance, and we got this value. So this value first we have to locate in the Smith chart.
So here you can see the Smith chart, and the very first thing you have to do with the Smith chart is you have to calculate the radius of that. So the Smith chart, this is actually taken, and when we measure the radius of that, it is coming 8.5 centimeter. Okay, that's the first thing you have to do. The next thing we have to calculate we have to place the 1.2 minus 1.6. So 1.2 we can easily place here. So this is the circle we are supposed to follow, and in the negative side. Okay, and then here we have the reactance part, which is 1, and then we have to find the 1.6. So here you can see that this is 1, and then 1.2, 1.4, 1.6. So we are actually moving this particular point here, and similarly this point also we are moving. Both the points are meeting at this particular line. For your reference, I have given the unit circle, which is nothing but R equal to 1 circle, also referred as G equal to 1 circle, which is commonly referred as unity gain circle. So this particular point is noted down, and this is nothing but the load impedance. So I will mark this as a ZL, and once again this is the same point as the load reflection coefficient. Now keeping this as a reference, first we have to draw the circle. So keeping this as a center, then reference point here. So we have drawn that, and that is nothing but VSWR circle. Okay. So we have completed the first step. The next step is we have to calculate the admittance point. For this admittance point, we have to find the diagonal point across the circle. So for this, what my recommendation is just to take the long scale all the time and keep this particular point as a reference, and then center point again, and draw a straight line crossing the Smith chart. So now it is crossing here, and it is meeting at this particular point, and this particular point is nothing but YL point. Now this is our reference point. For this, from this only we have to keep on moving. Once you have done this, the very first thing you have to do is you have to mark this particular point here. So this is 0, 0.01, 0.02, like that it is coming. 0.06 is here, and this particular point is 0.061. So 0.61, 0.0, this is 0.06, 0.061 lambda. Okay, so yeah, 0.061. Now the next step, what we have to do, we have to move this point along this circle. You have to move when it meets the G equal to 1 circle point. So we have exactly kept at the G equal to 1 circle. Now we are going to draw a line again. So keep the center as a reference point. I believe slightly it is. This is very careful. You're supposed to do it. It's supposed to follow the center. So always mark this particular point so that you will get the clear point. Draw a line. So here it is clearly, it is not this value. This is actually 0.064 lambda. Now we are going to draw this as a center point and reference to this. So always try to keep the sharp pencil, and this point we have to. So this is clearly, we know that this is 0.17, this is 0.18, and in between that, so it is exactly meeting at 0.175 lambda. Now we have to find this length. So this value is nothing but 0.175 minus 0.064 lambda. So that is the value. So that value we can easily calculate. So 0.175 minus 0.064, which is equal to 0.111 lambda. So this is, I am keeping this as a LP, which is nothing but the position of the stub. So we got the value, the next value, and in the PPT you can see that this value is 0.114 lambda. So I believe the real Smith chart workout is correct. Now we have to cancel the reactance what is appeared in this particular point. So in order to cancel this particular point, we have to choose the opposite point which is available here. So you can see that this particular, which is crossing the center second time. So this is the first meeting point, this is second meeting point with the USWR circle with the G equal to 1 circle. So you can even mark this as a 1 and this is a 2, like that also you can mark, so that you can easily understand. So this is the point we are supposed to cancel. So in order to cancel this, we can take this reactance. Let me show that. So we are going to take this up to here. So this is our point, and in order to cancel this, we are supposed to draw the line from the center, and keeping this as a reference, we need to draw the line. So, and what is this mean by is nothing but, in order to cancel this, we are supposed to take from this short circuit point to here. Okay, so how to do that? So this is, we already know that this value is 0.25 lambda, and this value we have to find. So this value is just exactly after the 0.34. So this is 0.34, and this value is coming at 0.342 lambda. Now we have to find the difference between them. So the difference between them is 0.242 minus 0.24. So this value is 0.09. So from here to here, this, so from here to here this value is 0.092 lambda. So this is the short circuited step, and that is what the value we have calculated, which is coming approximately as 0.095 lambda, and ultimately this means the LP and LS. This is the value called LS. So I believe you could understand that. I will upload this scanned copy of the Smith chart so that you can easily understand it. Thank you.